ABC.
Troy Holmes is the president of the Budgerigar Council of South Australia. He joins us now. You've got a big day tomorrow.
We do indeed. It's the first ever Budgie Fest we've run, dedicated to the pet budgie. So we're very excited to see what tomorrow brings.
How many budgies are going to take part in this festival?
Right now we have about 350 entries. We've got a couple that are apparently fluent in English and Japanese. We have a couple that are keen for the NBA draft and moves the basketball around. We've got a couple with crazy crested hair.
Right, so a Japanese-speaking budgie, one that can play basketball, and then a variety of hairdos. You also have a variety of competitions. Can you run us through the awards that will be handed out this weekend?
For the pet prizes, we have a chirp champion. So something that's going to be awarded to the budgie that can talk the best is going to take some knocking off the one that can speak English and Japanese. But I'm sure there's a few contenders out there. There is one that tells its owners every day is they're good budgies. So, I don't know how far they'll go. I think the world record for vocabulary is 598 words, so it'll be interesting to see how many they can get out.
Oh, okay.
We have one for the budgie that's the least interested, the one that just doesn't want any attention. We have one for the scene stealer, a show pony. We have a sweetheart pair, two birds that are just completely loved up. We've got a Who's a Clever Bird award.
Who's a Clever Bird award?
Yep. So apparently there's a bird that's coming along that can wave to the crowd with his foot, just loves to do the little queen's gentle little wave. Yeah. And then we've got a Sweetheart Award as well. So we're going to bring the under-12s up onto the stage. Best Children's Budgie, we're going to award as a Sweetheart Award. So it'll be very cute.
That's gorgeous. How do you teach a budgie to speak?
For a budgie, I guess it's important to get them at a young age. So you'd want to try and look to buy a bird as what we call a barhead, as a baby that's recently come out of the nest at about 6 weeks old. And I would particularly suggest looking for a male. They tend to speak a little bit better than the females, just from experience. Mm-hmm. A good breeder will be able to tell you at 6 weeks old if it's likely to be a male or a female. It isn't always apparent.
Right.
They don't grab the top of the sear until, well after 10 weeks sometimes. But just purely through repetition, you're able to generally get a budgie to talk. We do have one coming in that apparently can teach other birds to talk. I myself have never seen that. I'm very curious to see it.
So get them young, if you can get a male, and then just repeat the same word over and over.
And evidently, if you sit it above your fridge and it hears the clink of the bottles all the time, it'll start to make that sound too.
Of course they can.
Which is obviously one of the ones that's coming in tomorrow.